Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Giro, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Showtrack, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 5. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Muncy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 the count now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Colton Wong will stand in. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bader moves over. 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, 1-1. Seager, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 16.
Stepping in, number 16, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with two gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets two bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Second and third, two away. And he lays off for ball one. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here's Dexter Fowler now. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Dexter Fowler.
And he fouls this one off. Fowler stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped up. Ryu with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Harrison.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Now here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
The
Jack
pitcher.
Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Jock.
Right there for strike one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Onto the grass hill and gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy.
Max.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Muncy becomes the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Turner, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first at bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here for Colton Wong, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting.
Here's Paul
The first
Goldschmidt
baseman,
now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that
The
just
left
keeps
fielder,
on
number
giving.
23.
B-roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
The center fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
AJ.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
On the move is Fowler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled off. And it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next for the Dodgers, Alex Verdugo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Number 16.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Number 16 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Verdugo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding in, Paul DeYoung comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
DeYoung.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Fowler rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 delivery on the ground to the left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove, and not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 1. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
This one's down to 3rd. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. On its way is pitch number 75. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Ryu on at first, nobody out. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Count remains full. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Max Muncy. High and deep to straightaway right. Fowler looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Wong calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 35.
So striding in, Cody Bellinger. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 3. So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Last time through was a base hit.
Baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcel.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Digging in to try it again. Dexter Fowler, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-3 St. Louis. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and
Now
drove it into the
right
outfield
fielder,
for a base hit.
Alex Verdugo.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, number 16.
Ready once again, number 16. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1
number
away.
65, Giovanni Gallegos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 16 was sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Adam Kolarek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Number 19 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. The pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman,
Colton Wong will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
The left
Didn't
fielder,
quite
number
carry enough,
23.
but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Marcell Ozuna as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers 3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Brett Cecil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Cardinals, number 27, Brett Cecil.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jock Peterson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready to take his hacks again, Max Muncy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is off the plate, up and away.
I got 2-1 the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Muncy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dexter Fowler. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Catcher number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 6-3. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
First baseman, number 35.
First pitch on its way.
Bellinger.
And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A.J. Pollock.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Here's Corey Seager. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside. Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Standing in, Harrison Bader. His previous history with Ross Stripling. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. here to left. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. Watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Jairo Munoz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the
So here's one
play.
last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 delivery. Yanked fouled off to the right.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 0-2 once more. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo is over, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Seager is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Dodgers 3. John Brebbia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
off the inning, number 16, and they'll need him. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Bullet back up the middle. Bader is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ross Strickland.
Number 45 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45.
Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, Josh.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jock Peterson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Standing in now, Max Muncy.
Yes, he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ozuna is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. St. Louis led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jack Flaherty is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.